It's a world apart from the quiet streets of Dogtown or the chaos of Night City proper. This is where the city's elite come to play, to indulge in their vices and cut deals in the shadows. Mr. Hands has proven to be a valuable contact, someone who knows how to navigate the intricate web of Night City's power players. He's connected, resourceful, and for a price, he can get things done.
This is a nice place, so play nice, hear me? Got our eyes everywhere.
That's exactly what I need right now. As he hands me the password for the private elevator, I can't help but feel a surge of anticipation. The Black Sapphire is no ordinary hotel. It's a fortress, a stronghold for Kurt Hansen and his operations. Getting inside won't be easy, and I'm counting on Mr. Hands to provide the key. Reed's update about his own efforts is less promising. It's a reminder of the stakes, of the urgency of the situation. Songbird's life is on the line, and every lead that turns into a dead end feels like a countdown ticking away. In this city, trust is a rare commodity. But in Mr. Hands, I've found someone who understands the value of a well-placed connection. Now it's a matter of whether he can deliver, whether this password will truly be the key that unlocks the door to Songbird.
Okay. Ah, if it isn't V. V, my favorite merc. Splendid. What you completed for me significantly shifted the playing field vis-a-vis Hansen. Excellent work, precisely as requested.
Come on, Hands. Flattery? Really? Seems a little beneath you.
An overused tactic. Agreed. Unnecessary. No, V, this is strictly business. For those who do their work well, praise is a mere restating of the facts.
Maybe the one thing I didn't expect, to see the man behind the hollow curtain. The elusive Mr. Hands in the flesh.
Not only did you rescue those clowns in blue, you also managed to eliminate Dodger. Calm, collected, and professional. Bravo. You have proven to be a person I can trust, hence my decision to drop the veil and meet in person. A rare occurrence, I assure you. Were I to have more virtuosos like you, I wager I'd have more than Dogtown in my grasp. Dogtown, Pacifica, then I'd line up the rest, snort, and it'd be done. Working with bona fide professionals, positively a treat.
Gigs you had me do. How'll they solve your Hansen sitch?
Take a boxer. He can't knock out his opponent. What then? He goes to work on the body. Once his adversary's stamina wanes, he looks for his opening, connects fists with jaw. I know it may not seem all that clear from where you stand, but the gigs you have completed will allow me to audaciously shift some of the pawns and figures on the chessboard that is Dogtown. Checkmate is but a few moves away.
Sounds like you're out to get your hands dirty in local politics. Pun intended.
Yes, well, Dogtown is a political arena like any other. It has its relations, arrangements, power struggles. A careless businessman might easily drown in the mud. Me, I prefer to stay dry. Interest you in some tea? It's my own blend.
Sure, why not?
So, how did this combat zone become Dogtown? Do you know?
I heard this and that. Something to do with the war?
2069. Colonel Hansen led an operation colorfully called Midnight Storm. The objective? to occupy this combat zone and establish an NUSA staging ground in Night City. Soon after, the sides agreed to a ceasefire. Hansen's force was left to fend for itself. Headquarters, the public, everyone feigned ignorance, pretending Hansen and company were never here. But our good colonel decided to put down roots. He declared this combat zone an NUSA territory. In our terms, he carved out an enclave for himself and went from soldier to arms dealer overnight. Marooned he was. 2 weeks for a bullet to reach his brain, everyone thought. But his brain remained intact, and he became a force to be reckoned with. A man whose existence is a threat to many is a dangerous man indeed.
It's all well and good chit-chatting, but what about our deal? Did my part, time you did yours.
Ah, indeed, yes. The Black Sapphire, Hansen's stronghold, guarded by elite soldiers. Military quarters are situated on lower levels, while top floors are a decadent haven for the ultra-rich. The building's blueprint was not easily procured, I should say. Hansen guards his hotel secrets as if they were an embarrassing rectal itch. But given a will, ways are usually found. You help a client of mine, they reciprocate, and I gain latitude. Quid pro quo in full effect. The building plans are yours. I'll even throw in vulnerabilities to watch for, a token of my appreciation. And, though this goes without saying, the data, its source, are completely secure. No one knows you have it. Data leaks, or lack thereof, are the difference between myself and, say, the late Mr. Deshawn. The Shard. Black Sapphire info and blueprints, all nooks and crannies. I trust it's all you need to waltz in and perform your planned pirouettes, yet a word of caution. Even fully prepared, you'll be marching into a pit full of vipers. Watch your step.
Thanks, Hans.
I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. Truth be told, a few new assignments seem imminent.
Let me guess. More local political gaming?
Activity is abundant in Dogtown, and behind closed doors, plots and schemes. Should change ever occur, as it inevitably must, someone really ought to pave the way for a smooth transition.
Be looking forward to those new gigs then.
You will hear from me soon. This I guarantee you. And V, whatever happens at the Black Sapphire, make sure you come back alive, You're going where local and international politics mix. Strong currents, both.
I'll make sure to plant my feet firmly then. Later, Hans.
The coming hours will reveal whether this gamble pays off, or if I'm back to square one in this high-stakes game. The meeting with Mr. Hands was a revelation. I expected a voice from the shadows, not a refined figure in a penthouse suite. He carries himself like a corpo, and the air of professionalism that surrounds him is undeniable. It's clear he knows how to play the game, and the fact that he's looking to take down Kurt Hansen speaks volumes about his ambitions for Dogtown. In a way, I'm rooting for him. Hansen's reign has brought nothing but chaos and oppression to this district. If Mr. Hands can bring a semblance of order, a more calculated approach, it might be a welcome change. Dogtown deserves better than what it's been dealt. Data on the Black Sapphire is invaluable. It's my ticket into the heart of the enemy's territory. Every piece of information is a weapon, and with this, I'm armed to the teeth.
Reed, got the data shard from Hans. Our golden ticket into the Black Sapphire.
Perfect. Send it through. No worries. This connection's secure.
Won't find it here. Bargas been shipping every drop.
Catch. It's on its way.
And reception complete. I'll pass it on to Alex. And as soon as you're ready, join us at the mall. If I'm not there when you arrive, just wait. Till then.
Sorry, Chun. For real.
I'll have to keep my eye on Mr. Hands. He's the type who might have even bigger plans in motion, and if our interests align again, I won't hesitate to work with him. It's a Quadramizitani. Well, that's just a little indulgence. It's not every day you find a ride like that just waiting to be claimed. It'll serve me well in the coming missions, a sleek beast of a machine. As I head to the bar to meet Reed, I reflect on the journey so far. From the depths of Dogtown to the heights of this penthouse, I'm threading a path through Night City's tangled web. The stakes are higher now, and Songbird's life hangs in the balance. But with every step, I'm closer to confronting Kurt Hansen and bringing this chapter to a close. Time's running out, and I can't afford to have any weak links in my gear. The upgrades from the Ripper Dock will ensure I'm at the peak of my performance. That old ballistics coprocessor has served me well, but it's time for an overhaul. The Kairoshi optics, too. They're my eyes on the battlefield. If they're not razor sharp, I might as well be blind. Lena Molina, the name doesn't ring any immediate bells. Brandon Star, though. That suggests she's got some connections, maybe some secrets. I'll need to dig deeper into this before I decide on the best approach. Working with Hands might be a necessary evil. He's got his own agenda, but if it aligns with mine, then for now, that's enough. Taking down Kurt Hansen is the priority, and if Hands has the resources to make that happen, I'll use them. I've come too far to let anything slip through the cracks. Every piece of hardware, every bit of intel, it all counts. The stakes are sky high, and I'm not about to back down now. Songbird's out there, and it's my responsibility to bring her back.
Sup, Padre?
Back to the grind, back to the chaos of Night City. The path is set, and I'll walk it to the end. Consequences be damned.
Certified resale.
Taylor got recruited.
What's wrong? Come on.
It's fine. I'm all right.
Sit down. How can I help?
Really? Starting to get used to it.
This the relic?
Long story, but yeah. It's pulling a hostile takeover of my brain.
You experience them often? These attacks?
Don't really keep count, but never know if the next one won't be my last.
Wow, rough.
No shit. Death's breathing down my neck. Always.
I know what that feels like.
What do you mean?
I never talked about this, you know. I should be saying they tried to kill me. But sometimes it feels like they actually succeeded.
So I'm talking to a ghost?
Ambush. Attempt on my life 7 years back.
Yeah, he said. What exactly happened there, Reed?
I landed in the ICU, where I waited for some Arasaka goon to come finish me off. I was betrayed by our people, the FIA. I say betrayed, but I was sold out. Part of a deal. A peace offering. My head on a silver platter. All for a ceasefire. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay it. Come on, I want to show you something.
I get it. You feel responsible for her. You're captain, she's crew.
No matter what sinking ship she's on, I'll be there to get her off. Even if I have to go down with it. Let's go. Let's ride down.
Where are we headed?
On a little trip down memory lane to see some old junk. I still can't believe Alex decided the best place for a bar was right over our old safe house. She's always had a twisted sense of humor.
Where's she at? Waiting downstairs?
She's finishing up recon in town. We should make ourselves at home until she gets back. Been dark for 7 years, this place. Let's brighten things up again. The end of any war is never pretty. Both sides race to tie up loose ends. A car bomb blew up one of my crew. Another was poisoned. A third got shot in the back of the head while buying a pack of smokes. A couple others just vanished without a trace. Every night we waited for Arasaka agents to come finish us off. I had to make a choice. I chose to dig our heels in. I thought we still had a fighting chance. It was bold. It was stupid. A mix of both. Maybe I just didn't know how to walk away, let it rest. Or maybe I don't know how to lose. Either way, we managed to save a few more agents. The price for that was yours truly.
Honestly, sounds like you brought it on yourself.
Brutal but sincere. I can respect that. You play grown-up games, you face grown-up consequences. Funny. Out of everyone, it was Songbird they asked to pull the trigger.
Wait,
Yeah.
pulled the trigger as in literally took out her iron and shot you.
Not personally, but she unlocked the door for those who came and did. I was leaving the city, heading home. Songbird was still here, in this very room, in fact. It was guiding me on comms, led me straight into a trap. Neutralizing me. The last assignment in Night City. Then she got a ticket home.
Reed, what you're doing now, is saving her? Or is it revenge?
I don't have a vengeful bone left in me. I had plenty of time to examine this under a microscope. Under focus, some things sharpen, others blur. But there comes a point when you just cut through the bullshit and see what's in front of you. Songbird is still my people, and nothing can change that.
Fuck, Reed.
This revelation about Songbird and Reed, it's a lot to take in. 7 years of living in Dogtown thinking you were left for dead by a partner, only to find out it was all orchestrated. It puts everything into question. What's real? What's a lie? And most importantly, where do I fit into all of this? Reed's motives are crystal clear. He's in this for revenge. But why now? Why wait so long? And why would Songbird betray her own comrade? This reeks of something much bigger, something I might only be seeing the edges of. President Myers. She's the linchpin in all of this. What's her endgame? And where does Songbird stand with her now? If she's been working for her, then what's her angle? It's a tangled web of loyalties and betrayals, and I'm right in the middle of it.
The NUS is a small country governed by a woman with highly ambitious goals. Sometimes those ambitions win out over reason. But that's not something we need to pour over now. Alex, what do you have for us?
Am I really just a pawn in this game? A means to an end, easily disposable once the mission is over. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's also a reality I need to face. In Night City, trust is a commodity, and I've been far too free with it. I have to be cautious, play my cards right, gather as much information as I can, because when it comes down to it, I need to ensure my own survival. Trust no one, suspect everyone. That's the only way to navigate this treacherous landscape. Songbird holds the key to so many answers, but can I really count on her? Or will she be just another player in this deadly game? Time will tell, and in the meantime, I'll keep my wits about me and my eyes open. Night City doesn't give second chances, and I can't afford to be naive.
Doesn't mean security's airtight, though. V, you're gonna enter through a flooded tunnel system. Got a top-of-the-line diving suit, ought to fit you snug as a glove. Water's maybe a little super toxic, so yeah, be careful.
What about Reed?
Was just about to mention, he'll be there too, of course. Already know what the hotel looks like. Really, really hard to miss. Flooded tunnels here.
As I stand here receiving the briefing for the Black Sapphire mission, there's an odd sense of déjà vu. The echoes of Konpeki Plaza reverberate through my mind. The rush, the tension, the stakes. It's all too familiar, but this time, it's different. I'm different. I'm not the wide-eyed rookie stumbling through a high-stakes job. The mission is intricate, with layers of complexity. It demands precision, timing, and finesse. It's a puzzle, and I'm confident in my ability to solve it. Alex's briefing is thorough, and she leaves no room for error. Every detail is accounted for, every contingency planned. Jackie, the memory of him still lingers, especially in situations like this. He was more than a partner. He was a friend, a brother in arms. I can't help but wonder what he'd say about all this. He'd probably give me that lopsided grin and offer some sage advice. Something about keeping my cool and watching my back. But I'm not the same person I was back then. I've evolved, become sharper, more focused. I've had to. Night City doesn't cut you any slack, especially when you're tangled up in jobs like this. Personal connections, they're a luxury I can't afford right now.
Her Majesty's been itching to return to active duty.
I'd be honored.
The suppressed constitutional arms pistol Alex hands me. It's more than just a weapon. It's trust, a token of camaraderie in a world where trust is scarce. It'll serve me well, I'm sure of it. This mission, it's a pivotal moment. The stakes are high and the consequences of failure are even higher. But I've faced worse odds before and I've come out on top. I'll dissect every detail, plan every move, and execute flawlessly. That's the only way to survive in this unforgiving city. As I gear up, I can feel the weight of responsibility on my shoulders. It's a burden, but it's also a testament to how far I've come. Night City may be a relentless beast, but I've learned how to tame it, how to make it work for me. So Jackie and my thoughts in the mission ahead. I'm ready. This is my city, and I'll carve my path through its chaos, no matter what it takes.
That reminds me. Hans, what did he want in return for the favor he did us?
Got an invisible war going on in Dogtown. Hanson against anyone who wants a slice of the pie. Hans sees an opportunity. Wants my help in exploiting it.
Politics. It's the same shit wherever you go. You know, if not for you, we'd have no way of getting into the Black Sapphire reaching Songbird. It's good to have you on our side. I mean that, V.
That it? We set?
I believe we are. I'll hang back a while, and then meet you there.
Place stinks of memories, huh?
A little dusty, but well preserved.